No, I wouldn't do that.
How would you?
I would love to play now. Let me tell you why. Every time Joker shot a three, I'm going to run right past him and post up in the middle of the lane and play my game.
Okay.
I'm not going to shoot three. And I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of pick and roll. I'm going to, boom, they're going to double me and then kick to my guy. I'm not changing my game. So the only way I would shoot a three is if we're up 10, 15 points. But I'm going to try to defend. And Joker, as great as he is, you miss, you're in trouble because now you're going to have to sprint back. Everybody going to sprint back and they're going to focus on me. I'm going to get double. I'm going to kick it to Melo. I'm going to kick it to T-Mac. So I would still be me. And remember, I'm the first big dude to bring it up with style and charisma. So it ain't like, don't.
No, you had a cross.
That's what I'm saying. People when they talk about if I could have played, they talk as if I was a stiff. I was the first big guy to go coast to coast with it. Well, actually second. Akeem did it first, but I had, like you said, I had hip hop on mine. So I would definitely do more of that, definitely do more dribble handoffs, but I'm not facing up and doing all that.
Yeah, he don't have to.
I'm going to go to what I know. Yeah.
He don't have to. But that's my point, right? Like what I go back to what I said earlier as the game has evolved, right? Because the game is evolving, but it's evolving so much that it's going away from certain aspects of the game, right? That's why I said the basics of the game, the foundation of the game is still the same. You still have to be able to score on the block if you get the ball. You still have to be able to play at the elbow. You still have to be able to shoot a three. These are all the basics of the game. They taken away two of those basics of the game, the block and the mid-range. They taken away that because it's space, it's pace, it's how fast you can play, it's how high you can jump, how many points you can score. So because of that, you take away from the actual true essence of the game of basketball. So that's why it's hard for me to say somebody plays or have similarities because they don't operate the same way. I can't see nobody in the triangle offense today. Like,
not at all.
And so, and this is something that I used to always have a problem with because I know I studied the triangle so much. It's like, I know you got to have a team to run a triangle. You got to have a post man. You got to have a guard. I know all the intricate parts of it.
Is it really as brilliant as people say?
It's brilliant. It's one of the most brilliant inventions.
Yeah. Because I hear the lore. I hear the lore.
Like,
yeah.
Thank you, Tex. Like, thank you, Tex. Because that's one of the greatest, and he's one with it. I only had the opportunity to experience it, but from the far, I've experienced it. Being a student of the game, I had to learn, damn, what is this? Like, this is immaculate. Like, you can't stop this. And then once you get it, it's clockwork. So that's why I say, who can play in that? You don't see a lot of people who could play in that type of system.
Go ahead, please.
But what made it more brilliant is especially when you got two or three guys that go outside the system.
Yeah.
Because when you talk about the triangle and everybody's scouting the triangle, they'll say, okay, he's going to do this, he's going to do it, he can do that. But then when you got a guy like me, like, for example, when the ball goes to the corner, I'm supposed to go out for the pick and roll. But I would say, no, I'm going to repost.
Yeah, that's a repost.
You know what I'm saying? It's a repost. I throw it out and I bunch it back 3 feet and then I go. So other guys like, Will Purdue, when they throw it out, the guy cuts out, then they go set the pick and roll for mine. And then you guys got like Kobe and Mike at the top of the key saying move, and then you go to work. Yeah. So that's what really, really got us.
Do you feel like that style of play will ever make a comeback, so to say?
No, never.
It's too, for one, it's too tedious, right? You have to teach it. You have to teach every aspect of it. And then everybody has to be on one accord. In that, it's like you string everybody to move at the same time. One false move could be a turnover. One false move, you're out of position. The wrong space, you're out of. If you 1 foot over, you could be out of. Like it's very precise, like that. So I just don't see anybody willing to take that chance today and implement that system. You see it though, San Antonio. Well, you used to see it with San Antonio, Golden State. They still have triangle principles with Golden State.
What do you think of Wemby?
We've never seen nothing like that.
Never seen anything like that since you?
Yeah, I agree.
We've never seen
statistical anomaly.
We've never seen anything.
Statistical anomaly.
He does it all.
Glitch in the matrix.
He did it between the legs, behind the back, step back.
Evolution of the game.
With grace.
We've never seen it.
What was Draymond doing? Why was he guarding them in that play? Why do that to yourself?
Because you know why?
I mean, because like
because
how they used to have, it's like being at the Nickelodeon Kid Choice Awards and you're under the bucket and you get slimed.
But Draymond is a great post defensive player.
He really is. Like he stopped a lot of big guys.
He's a great, like elite post defensive player. right? So he knows nobody's going out there on a night-to-night
No,
basis.
but it was just triggering for me, like, because as someone who was bullied,
it was triggering for him
You know
too
what
to be
I'm
like,
saying?
damn, now
I was
you ain't
like,
supposed to be
don't
down
bring me
here.
back
You're
to
supposed to be over there.
Yeah.
and then he did the thing, and to also be cursed at in French in a foreign language.
Yes.
It's just too much.
It was.
Too
It
much.
was bad.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like I wanted to text him on that play. I was like, ooh. I mean, but I could respect Wemby for
Yeah, how you?
stepping up.
I mean, you respect him for stepping. He's 8 feet taller.
Yeah, well, he is.
He had the guts to step up. I'm
No.
I'm 4 times his size. I have the guts to. I have the guts to squash a bug. What are you talking about?
Because
Respectfully.
that's the heartbeat though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I respect the heart.
That's the heartbeat.
That's the
You know what I mean? Draymond is the heartbeat. So
Yeah.
if I show that,
Yeah.
I get that respect from Draymond.
He's got the full gray in the beard too, full imam.
I know, yes, he's good.
Friday prayer, fighting on. You know what I'm saying? It's always a lot.
You holding it down,
Keep holding
Draymond.
it down. It was yeah. But I appreciate the insight.
I've seen you around your son. He's playing phenomenal, by the way.
Thank you.
Give him my love. Were you a yeller?
Behind closed doors, I was
And does that help or hurt?
a yeller, but more like, here's why I'm yelling, bro. Like, I yelled and I'm like, come here, man, let me break this down to you. Like, here's what you missed, because you think you got it right. But I'm gonna show you why you didn't get it right. Boom.
Did yelling work on you? Because I have 2 kids. So it works on you.
Yes.
It worked on me.
Yeah.
That's the only way I got disciplined. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You knew right from wrong when you knew you
But
was
you
wrong.
may have
somebody
siblings
yelled
with
at
different temperament. I realize it's a temperament thing.
It's
Like yelling worked with me too.
It's different.
Fear,
Right.
yelling,
Yes.
It's different.
screaming, throwing shoes, being around this many shoes.
Right.
You guys have got me thinking about math homework already. Like, all right, I'll do better. Just this many shoes, sandals, chanclas, all that stuff. Like it's
We
very
had those
triggering.
too. We had,
But
we had Timberland boots.
but you're right. But it worked on me. But I had
Switch in.
cousins and siblings. It didn't they would shut down.
Nah, it worked because it was a level of respect that you had for the people that was yelling at you. Your moms, your aunts, your uncles, your grandmas, your great grandma. It was generational people that was yelling at you.
Yeah.
Now they don't have that. They don't get that. They growing up in here on the phone and everything is quick, on to the next. What have you done for me lately? Whoa. Who's hot? Okay, he's hot today. Who's not?
So how do you resonate?
I haven't thought
or
about
turn
that.
Like, because for me as a parent, you're trying to connect. I'm trying to connect and convince. Like, hey, I'm telling you, this is valuable.
I'll tell you what made it easier for me with my son was he listened, right? He always was an observer. He was around it. He was a sponge. And when it came time for me to really give him the knowledge of the game, he understood it in a sense because he's seen it. He's been through it. So he's been through with me going through or whatever I went through in adversity. So he's in the house with me every single day, understand, okay, damn, man, I don't want to, my dad ain't going to, how he going to respond to this, right? How he going to respond to Shaq saying he it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like how he's going just saying like, how he's going to respond to the criticism, how he's going to respond to losing multiple games and coming home and sore and hurt and don't feel like being bothered, but still got to put the dad hat on. Like,
right.
How's he navigating through that?
Right.
And then once it came time for basketball, the level of respect was there. And now I could just teach. Okay, you ready? You let me know when you're ready. You come to me when you're ready. You can go play baseball. You can go swim. You do whatever the hell you want to do. But when you're ready to talk basketball, I'm right here for you.
I want to give you your flowers because you've definitely raised a great kid. He's been doing some really amazing things at Syracuse from what I've seen so far. I'm curious to know from your perspective, he's obviously following in your footsteps at the university. What has been the most fulfilling thing seeing him there, building his own name?
Yeah, the most fulfilling thing is just what you said. Just for one, seeing him put the Q's jersey on. It's like, damn, boy, you sat in that same seat. I know the same feeling that you have tying your sneaker up, getting ready to run out that tunnel. Some of the same fans are still there. Now they just, they older because it's college, it's community. Ain't up there in Syracuse, but us, right? So you getting the residual effects of fan bases, grandmothers, the grandkids, and all of that comes to the game as a family outing. So when you run out there in that tunnel and you walk on that court, that's when I was like, damn, like this don't even feel right. This is this is surreal. But then when you see him go play good, it's like, holy, like okay, the plan worked. Like we here now. Okay, this is okay. Let's focus on this now.
Big guy, are these the new Shaq-alicious gummies?
Yep, new fun shapes and flavors are out now.
And they're shaped like your actual shoes.
Exactly, XL Sweets meets XL Style. But wait, there's more.
Wait, we have actual Shaq-alicious sneakers that go with the Shaq-alicious gummies.
That's right, so now everyone can walk a mile in my shoes.
And then eat them afterwards.
Yep, eat my shoes and bite my head off.
And they taste good too.
Really good. From the fields of it, let's go. 250 years of tequila making tradition have led up to this.
Luna Azul puts tradition above trends and brings out the best of all of your favorite tequila cocktails.
Like the Big Pod Paloma.
Ooh. Crafted with pride for what's inside, 100% Blue Weber agave and no extras. Diesel, this is looking pretty good.
I know, she's gonna have to make me one of those too. It's the Big Pod Paloma made with Luna Azul tequila, and of course it's gonna be good. Ooh. That's nice.
Thank you. It's phenomenal.
Those who know, look to Luna.
Luna Azul Tequila, Bardstown, Kentucky, 40% alcohol by volume. Think wisely, drink wisely.
I'm gonna take 2.
Oh gosh.
You know, I've been watching you for a long time, obviously, seeing you when you first came in, and what you're doing now as a businessman, that transition that you made. What's the most difficulty from playing to being a businessman?
Patience. In business, you as you know, it takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of intentionality. It takes a lot of strategy, and then also wherewithal on who you are and what you want to do and what lanes you want to, what industries you want to get into. Playing in the game was read, react. You know, you got to react. Okay, boom, react, read, boom, boom, make this. It's like on to the next. It's, you know, you got to try to beat 30 teams out there, you know. So it's like you always reading and reacting. When the business world, the transition allowed me to just, okay, to read and react. I still got to keep that. I still got to keep what I know from sports, but also let me just be patient. Let me take my time and read this business plan, right? Let me break it down. Let me see if I have the patience, right, and the wherewithal to do that.
When did you know you were going to be a mogul?
Am I a mogul?
Bro, you've been a mogul since the 90s. What are you talking about?
I didn't know. I still don't know. My thing is, and I see Bailey's mother here. And I can remember one time, me and my mother going to a Christmas party. And I'm looking at the people and I see one lady say to another one, she wears that every Christmas party, which is true. Mom only had one outfit. So ever since a youngster, I'm like, whenever, I would always start off, Mama, whenever I get some money, I'm going to. And doesn't matter how outlandish the dream was, she would say, I know, baby. So for me, and then my father on the other hand said, if you don't play well, we don't eat. So now when I'm getting all this money, then you see this player, he lost 100 million, this player lost 50 million. The fear forced me to say, damn, if I end up on this list, I'm gonna lose my mama house. So the fear has always kept me going. Like people see all this and they think it's about the money. No, it's about being able to give the woman that gave me everything, whatever she wanted. I just bought her first Louis purse a couple months ago, and she loved it. But that day right there pissed me off because, you know, my mom and dad used to sacrifice everything for my beat. You know, I see the ladies.
You're also the king of the side quest.
Yes, I am.
Side quest king, right?
My God, side quest.
Side questing hard. Shaq's a police officer.
But you know what?
Spinning the visa.
I love it though. You know why I love it? Because like you as an athlete, as a ball player, right? You get a chance to, for so long, we've been stuck in our box. Right. We've been shut up and dribble and you just go play your sport and you can do nothing but play basketball, right? And now he kicked the door open for that. He kicked the door open if we want to go do movies, if we want to do music. Like he showed you how to do it at a high level. You talk about these movies that was cultural movies at the time. You talking about He got one of the greatest verses with Biggie. Like, it's like this, like, so
Did you like Kazam? Be honest.
Huh?
Did you like the movie Kazam? You ain't gonna hurt my feelings, be honest.
Later.
Oh, later?
Bro,
oh, you did that?
Later.
Shaq, I'm telling you.
I liked it later. I liked it later even more when I met you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now if you put 2 and 2 together, I'm like, all right.
Oh, my mom rented that from Blockbuster. We loved that.
But he kicked the doors down
the
for
French
us,
toast
man.
scene?
Yes.
You go like this with the French toast, you make it do a V.
You remember that?
It goes over mom's butt, then it does the Y equals X squared. Come on, bro. This is comedy.
You're going to make me cry.
Comedy.
You're going to make me cry.
Yeah, I love it. Buku, buku, buku. Come on, bro. And you let these people slander Kazam. How dare that? I mean, Steele was all right, but damn, bro. Come on, man. And then when he was like, I want junk food. You want junk food. And you make it, come on, man.
Still, he was having too much fun.
Steele was
right?
You could tell where he was at in his career.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was a big star with us.
But he kicked the door down.
Bro, you're good at it. He's good at a lot of things. That's the unfair part.
But I love the side quest. I love it. You know what I mean? Because when you build it, it's like, man, as long as it makes sense. He could do a million things as long as it makes sense.
Can I ask you guys a question about the coaches thing?
Yes.
Because on both podcasts, you guys have aired out how you felt about, obviously, Pat Riley, George Karl, what? Phil Jackson.
I didn't hear how you felt about Coach Karl.
No, we good.
We good.
Okay.
I'm the peace guard. Making a man.
No, but actually,
he over there, I'm over
the
here.
real question is when do you know it's time to, all right, let me close this chapter, or let me tell my story about this, versus just like, I'm not even going to talk about it. Timing.
This timing is everything. When you have stories, then you have truth. You ain't in no rush to get to the truth. He had stories. I have the truth. I've never spoken on it. I've never said anything to nobody. I took the shots. Whatever came with it.
I hated your coach.
Who? He
George
talking
Karl.
about Phil.
Oh, I'm talking about Coach Karl.
Oh, he talking about Phil.
Yeah.
And my thing about that, and this is why I say, let me close this.
Hold on, you and Phil had beef? I never knew that.
I don't Phil got beef. I ain't got no beef.
Yeah. He's actually.
I like Phil. I hated Coach Karl.
I mean this to your credit. You have always seeked to find common ground.
Thank you.
And so
I used to reach out to people like, how you deal with this?
Phil was different.
Well, I wanted to ask you philosophically how you feel about this, because as a fan, I would see what's happening with you guys. Then he would drop a book telling a story about you.
Let me get a difference. I would have a different perspective, right? If I was sitting in his seat, right? In the seat of Phil was my coach. He coached me, right? So if you want me to do something, you can coach me through it. You can bring it to my attention. You can break it down because you are coaching the game. So I respect you as the coach of the game. You the president of the team. Talking about the team.
Right.
And if you talking about the team and the team is not good, then who does the bullets go to? The guy who wears a white hat on the team.
Right.
Because it's an easier scapegoat to point me out than it is to just say and man up and say, you know what? My tenure here wasn't great at all. I had a tenure. I should have came down there and coached. That was my only thing. So to close I brought it back full circle. Like, look, I had 2 conversations with you ever in 5 years.